Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Travis Burks is here from Price Cutter, and in honor of St. Patty's Day on Wednesday, why not eat some corned beef and cabbage and maybe a Reuben?
Yeah.
So what are you making now?
So simple. All we did a commercial, we buttered both sides of the bread. Okay, I put in about half a pound or so of corned beef.
Yeah, that's not for both sandwiches. Half pound for each sandwich.
For each sandwich, yes.
Wowza.
And then we've added the cheese. So now what we'll do is we'll take the sauerkraut that we've warmed up. We'll just add it right on top of there.
This already looks good.
It really does.
Do you, okay, besides a hot dog and a Reuben, what else could you use sauerkraut for?
Sausage, you could just do just put it in a pan with some sausage, chop up sausage.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, okay.
Or I guess it'd be like the bratwurst would be the same way. You could just do it without bread.
I feel like CJ and I could share that one sandwich. It's so big.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in there. We're gonna take this.
So don't worry, viewers. He's making another one from scratch here. We just want to get one on the grill so we can make sure to try it.
Okay, so see that bad boy? He's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna panini maker. You could do this on the stove even if you wanted to.
Because I don't have one of those makers. That's very nice.
That's pretty fancy.
Yeah, it is.
We're just gonna put it
Okay.
and the weight will do the work from there. Okay,
Oh, that's all you do? Now, is that on already?
It's already on. When you plug it in, it turns on.
Oh, God, I was like, I don't see anything, lights or anything.
No steam.
Okay, so now we'll make one from scratch. So now what we got is we've buttered both sides of the bread already. So we're just gonna put our dressing on both sides of the bread, and I wouldn't be afraid to use too much because who doesn't want a gooey sandwich, right?
Oh, I know.
Use a gooey sandwich.
Do you like Thousand Island?
You know, I'm more of a ranch girl, but
Right.
I will do the 1,000 as well.
I've been doing, and you guys might think I'm crazy, but I've been putting Thousand Island on my hamburgers.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Wow.
It's
That
really good. I know that
Never
sounds
tried
crazy,
that, yeah.
but it really works for me. I like the contrast of flavors.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob, producer, if you just heard him, said that's kind of what they do at In-N-Out Burger, like in California.
yeah, sure.
It's like a Thousand Island. Oh, wow, good to know. That's what I do at home.
So you're not going crazy.
Well, no more crazy than I already am, so.
Okay, so now we put cheese on there. We're gonna get our sauerkraut.
Oh, that's hot. That's
going
I'll
now.
turn that off now. There we go. I don't know how good cold sauerkraut is. I don't know.
Well, it'll warm up in the grill if it's not really.
You know, can I tell you a quick story about sauerkraut? When I was very small in Washington State, I was visiting my grandparents. And my Aunt Betty was making sauerkraut. And I said, ooh, it smells terrible. I don't want to eat it. She goes, I will give you $5 if you try the sauerkraut.
Wow.
I was like, $5? Yeah. So I tried the sauerkraut. At the time, that being a kid, I did not like it, but I took the $5. As you do.
Oh, yeah.
And then, but as an adult now, I really enjoy sauerkraut.
Okay, so see how that's already smashed
Oh.
down a little bit on that one on there.
Wow.
So we're gonna put this guy right in here.
And the cheese is melted. It
Cheese
looks
is
beautiful.
melting.
So let me just get this, CJ. Listen to this. Half a pound of meat,
Right.
Thousand Island, sauerkraut, and eight. I'm getting choked up thinking about it. 8 pieces of Swiss cheese.
8.
Now, is 8 the standard number? How do you do that? How do you figure that out?
Whatever you want to do. I just think the better. It just holds it all together better.
Sure.
So the melting cheese kind of combines everything,
Right.
and
I think it kind of. I'm not a big sauerkraut fan, but it does cover the taste of the sauerkraut.
oh,
So,
you're not a sauerkraut fan.
not a big fan.
You just admitted that on
can eat
TV.
it. I can eat it, but I would prefer to kind of cover it up with something. I have to.
So how long would you then leave it in this panini press?
Take about 4 minutes or so.
Okay.
That's all it takes. So
That's really simple. Now, you know what I would have to do, I think, at home, is I don't have one of these fancy makers. So I might put it in a skillet and then sit my cast iron skillet on top of it to kind of press
that's a good
it.
idea.
Right, you
Would
can
that
do
work?
it. Yeah. Or you can toast the bun. If you toast the bread first and then put it together, you can just throw it in the oven. And it will probably just condense itself down as you cook through.
I think I would try that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different ways you could do it, but the old pan trick works too.
Well, I'm sorry?
Putting the pan on top works.
See, I think, how can I get that kind of squished down? Because I like all the flavors to meld, like what that press is doing. And you're not even pressing down on it.
Nope. Just let the grill do the work.
That's pretty heavy duty anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you try to lift that yet? It's heavy. It is heavy. CJ, I'm going back to my corned beef and cabbage right now because it's so.
mine.
CJ, by the way, CJ already finished her bowl. She's like,
I did. I scarfed it down. After we were on the break.
We'll
there,
have plenty
it's
more,
like,
that's for sure.
okay, Travis,
Okay.
we have 2 minutes. So I'm curious to see.
We're gonna pull this first one off. that we
Okay.
did.
It looks beautiful. And just imagine, the longer it sits, we're on TV time, so.
Right.
Yeah, and that bread looks great too. I mean, that swirling effect there, that's fun.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna take it, cut it in half right here.
Now, CJ, can you finish that whole half?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're like, it's 7:45 in the morning.
It is.
And then that's the inside.
Oh my gosh,
But it
leave it
looks
right there. Leave it right there. Look how
Yeah,
beautiful
look at
that is.
Oh,
If that is not the perfect shot, I don't know what is. That's gorgeous.
That's good. The bread's all crispy now. Of course, the longer you leave it in, the cheese.
That is a lot of meat, my friend.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
That makes a sandwich.
yeah.
All right, CJ, do you want to
I
take
could
it?
never be a vegetarian.
Do you wanna cut this
I'm going to
choose-
cut it. I'm
yeah.
going to cut this in half again so you can.
CJ, can you say that again? Because I agree with you.
I could never be a vegetarian. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I love meat, and so
I do
that
too.
actually is my
Especially in my
ideal,
business,
you know.
that is for sure.
All right,
Kinda
CJ,
sandwich.
you grab one and I'll grab one.
Okay, all right.
And we're going to try this bad boy. Oh, wow.
And the cheese? What do you think? I'm thinking
I
great.
just want to eat. Can we just go to commercial? 'Cause I want to eat this.
See, the cheese makes it. I'm
We
telling you.
got 2 more minutes. You're right. The cheese does make it.
Wow.
And the bread's
See,
fantastic,
yeah.
too.
It's very good.
What do you think about the sauerkraut?
I don't notice it as much. I mean, you know, I don't always eat sauerkraut, so I mean, I'd say it's great for what I paid.
Exactly. I think he's right about it camouflaging
Covers it.
some of that flavor,
Yeah.
which I don't mind the flavor. But again, head to Price Cutter Country Mart. You can get all of this that you see here, plus so much more at your local Price Cutter or Country Mart. And it's, oh my gosh, it's so good. This is perfect for Wednesday.
really
Make
is.
this ahead of time, take it to work for lunch.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a great idea. And you have something hot because you throw it right in the microwave or something.
Reheat it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Travis.
you're welcome. Thank you.
All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be checking back in with our artist, Gage Becker, to see how his piece of art is coming along. We don't want to pressure him. So much more fun on Ozarks Fox AM right after this.